Hey everybody, we're here with Mid-Atlantic's own Sophie Chang. She just got her first WTA Tour win in the morning, and then she had a tough match against Jamie Loeb a few minutes ago. But Sophie, what are your thoughts on your first WTA Tour win?
Thank you. I was really excited, and it was a little hard with the rain yesterday because I had to pretty much go right back and get ready to play the next match to the best of my ability. But it's amazing. I think I'm going to go home and then really it will sink in and then I'll be like, wow, this is so cool. But it's just, I guess it's been great. It's been the dream so far. So.
Yeah, definitely very impressive. And I'm also just curious, like yesterday, what did you do? Did you pretty much just hang around the complex the entire day, like waiting for the rain to leave or what?
Yeah, we were here. I warmed up and it hadn't rained yet, I don't think. And then I took a break, and then it rained a little bit, and then the courts dried, and we went back out, and I hit a little more, and then it rained again. And we also were under the impression that we would definitely play that match yesterday because usually they'll have us play under the lights, but I guess it was just the radar looked too bad, so eventually it was canceled when we were just waiting around here. And then I actually went to College Park and hit for another hour over there. They were very nice and let me have a court, and then I went back to where I'm staying.
Very nice. So, back to the first match today that you won. So when it was like during crunch time, which is very seesaw battle in the third, like what were you thinking mentally?
I have to think about that because I already played another match. I think I just was really trying to stay in the moment, work on what I've worked on. I was trying to do what I've worked on with my coach and a few things from my mental coach that I've been working with. And just really do the things I needed to do to perform my best, no matter what the situation was. And I think I did end up doing a very good job of that. I tried to make adjustments as I needed to, and I think it worked out for me well in the end.
Yeah, it really did. Your opponent is ranked about 150 spots more than you, so great win. And then, in the afternoon, like what was it that Jamie, did that gave you the most trouble out there?
Well, Jamie's obviously a great player. She just, played her game really well. She took time away from me. She's a big hitter. She made her serves, put me on defense, and with the level I was playing, it made things really difficult, obviously. Obviously, I felt like there are things I could have done better, but it was a little bit of a tough situation too. But she had two matches as well. And, sometimes things just go like that day, but she's obviously a really good player, so she just played her game better than I could play mine today.
Yeah, well, you're a great player, too. And so we saw you right after the match practicing with Ross, like returned and stuff. So what prompted you to practice right after?
Well, I came in here to stretch, and then Ross said, we got to go out on court. So I guess he wasn't happy with a few things that happened, but no, usually, it's all about improvement and the progress. We try to keep it that way. So if he saw things he wanted me to do better that could maybe help me for tomorrow, then we wanted to go right back out and do them and work on them right away. And unless I was like hobbling, or in a wheelchair or something.
And it was really awesome to have you on the Tennis Files podcast last year. It was amazing to speak with you. And so, when you talked to me, you said you trained from like anywhere from 3.5 to 5 hours a day on court. Is there anything you've changed in your training, in the past year?
Well, I think I've been a lot more, I've been trying to be more and more regimented. I've been trying to put a lot more time in off the court. And, when I was home, when I was in a training week last time, I actually did more like 3 sessions. I did a little drill session in the morning with serving. I've been putting a lot of time in on the serve, but didn't work out too well in the second match. But I did have my best. I had 13 aces in the first match, which is my best result so far with aces. So that's good. Nice. But I've been putting in time on the serve. Usually, I was starting in the morning with a little bit of drilling with Ross, and then serving, and then I would play some points or hit with a hitter and the second hit for like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something, and then I would go back out and work on a few things, do a little more drilling, and then do serves again. And that kind of sums it up. It changes from week to week, but that was a little different for me. And then sometimes I'll just do 2 practices plus fitness. I was doing fitness with the 3 hits as well, but I usually try to make a schedule. That's kind of changed. I'll try to make a schedule at the beginning of the week and stick to it so I can feel confident in it, and my team can feel confident in it.
Awesome, Sophie. And so, what are your thoughts on the doubles match coming up? How are you going to prepare for that?
Who do I play?
I actually have to look at the draw. We'll talk about that after.
I heard we play the defending champions here. But I don't know who they are. It's just someone told me that, and then they're like, oh, I'm not sure who they are, but we play the defending champions. So I have to see who I play, and I feel good. I feel like I'm playing well. I'm going to rest up, and I love playing with Alex, and she's coming in. She's a really, really good friend of mine. So I'm very excited to get out on the court, and I hope we can give it our best shot. I feel good. I feel confident.
Yeah, you've had some really good doubles results and singles, during the past few months. But Sophie, I really appreciate you talking with us today, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sophie.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.